Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel for this week's Wargaming terrain tutorial. This week I'm going to show you how to build these really simple concrete pillars. There's nothing much to these. It is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to take this opportunity to have a bit of a chat to you as well, answer a few questions and thank a few people while we go. Now for this build I'm just using some really simple scrap XPS foam here and also some really thin gauge wire for the rebar parts of this. If you have any questions about the build, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I do answer all my comments and I'm happy to answer any questions you guys might have about this one. So firstly, I just want to say thank you very much to everyone that supported the channel so far, whether that's just watching one of my videos, liking or subscribing or commenting. I recently hit 1,000 subscribers, really happy with that. I do have plans for many more videos, so I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone that's participated in the channel in any way. It's been fantastic and I love your support. Also a big thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys are really doing great things for me. Now you may know I have pretty limited income, so I can absolutely promise you that your support does give me access to more materials than I would have otherwise. Now I would probably find a way to still make these videos because I do love doing this process, not just building but also sharing the process of how I get these things to come together. But certainly your financial support really does help me access more materials than I would have otherwise. So thank you very much for you guys and all your support. If you want to check out my Patreon channel, there'll be a link in the description below. I do release articles on there quite frequently, as well as previews and things like that, so please check it out if you like. Also have a Discord server which I'll link below if you'd like to jump in and have a chat to us at some stage. Now for this week's video, I was nominated by Nate from Nate's Miniatures to answer a couple of really quick questions that came from Spud at Chilling Wargamers. Now Spud has just put a call out to some of the YouTube creators in our hobby to answer a couple of quick questions and share a little bit about ourselves, and I'm hoping to do that for you guys today. Now the first question posed by Spud was, what got you into the hobby? Now for me, after seeing a friend of mine, Ryan, sharing some pictures of his painted miniatures online, it really appealed to me, so I started off painting miniatures. I haven't much experience playing war games, but in that process, I started to get a little bit better at it, and I started to build a bit of a collection of miniatures that were getting painted. Now Ryan, bless that man, bought me a couple of starter sets for Citadel paints, and my collection grew, and so did my collection of miniatures. And from there I really wanted some set pieces for my shelves for these miniatures to sit around, so that's how I really started building terrain. Now my first post to Reddit, one of my first builds was shipping containers, and I got a request for a tutorial on that, so having no experience making videos, I decided to have a go at that and posted on YouTube, and it went really well and I got great feedback and I really loved the process, so I just kept going at it, and here I am about 8 months later, and still going, still loving it, and plans for many more videos. Now the next question was around where would I like my channel to go. Now as far as where I want my channel to go, I think it's going in the direction I wanted. It's far exceeded the expectations I had when I started, so so long as it keeps going and people keep liking the content and watching the videos, I'll just keep making them, so I'm really happy with how things are as far as the channel goes. With regards to the hobby, I'd really like to learn to play some war games, honestly. Like I said, I haven't played any wargaming games at this stage. I am building a 40k army, it is just Space Marines, but yeah, I certainly want to know, I want to get into the hobby in that respect and start playing some games and learning how to play some different ones. So the next question is, what advice would I give to a new hobbyist joining the YouTube game? So again, as far as YouTube goes, this will be real quick. I think it's just best to start, just to have a go. If you are interested in making videos and sharing what you're doing, best idea is to don't invest in thousands of dollars of equipment or editing software. Just use what you've got. I film all my videos with a phone. And editing is done generally with mostly free software, so just get in, have a go, release some videos and improve as you go. Don't try to release top quality content in the beginning. As far as the hobby goes, my advice for anyone wanting to get in the hobby is just start small. I mean, hopefully my channel shows you that you don't need to invest a lot of money. You don't need to throw bunches of cash at this to start getting really good results. You know, I have no real experience in making terrain before January, but it's just really practice and playing around and like I said before, problem solving these things and really getting, you know, having a go. And so if you check out my get starting video, I mean, all those materials were less than $50, and that includes the tools I use. So there's really not much to it. You know, even if it's just a few pieces for your shelf, you really don't have to invest a lot of money or time to start making this sort of stuff. So my advice to anyone trying to or interested in the hobby in any way is to just get yourself a couple of materials, some paddle pop sticks and some foam board or XPS foam, and you can really start making all kinds of things. There's a bunch of great creators on YouTube. You know, it's worthwhile checking out a lot of channels and just get started on it. So that's pretty much it for me. This is how these concrete pillars have come together. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My rambling on for this past 6 minutes. Now these are part of a much bigger build that I have planned for release next week. So hopefully you guys subscribe and stay tuned for that one. It's quite an impressive build, this next one, so I'm really excited about it. And like I said, I'll hopefully have this out next week. Now for the next one, I would like to nominate Ryan from Orcs Paint Shop and also Jay from Terrain Made Easy. Both great channels, I recommend you check them out. I'll have links below. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next video.